Good morning. Morning after the Super Bowl. I guess I'm lucky to be awake at this point, but in any case, I wanted to give you some feedback on some of the papers I've received so far, some of the draft project proposals. Keep in mind, last night was a deadline. I'm going to extend that to Tuesday of this week to get a draft in. If you don't get me a draft in by Tuesday, I can't guarantee I can get you feedback in time for you to improve the paper for the submission this coming Sunday night, which will be graded. So you have the advantage of getting the feedback, so please take advantage of that. At this point, maybe half the class has submitted a draft. Let me give you a little bit of feedback. The two areas where I think people need to pay the most attention, the good problem definition. Without a really concrete, clear problem definition, it's very difficult then to understand what research objectives you have to accomplish. So please make sure you are concrete about your problem definition. Don't just say something like, oh my goodness, we have a turnover problem. How do you know you have a turnover problem? Where is the turnover problem? It is very possible you don't have as much data right now as you will later on. Maybe one of your research objectives is going to be identify the various shifts on which turnover, voluntary turnover, is, for example, most prevalent. That's fine. That can be handled in the data collection portion of the paper. But for the moment, be as concrete, as clear, as unambiguous as possible with respect to the problem you're going to address. Secondly, I see that in research objectives, sometimes people are putting, for example, they're writing, my research objective is to do a literature review. No, that's not a research objective. That is a data collection plan. What you're going to do is identify a research objective and then one or more data collection plans to basically collect that information. So if the research objective is to understand what scholarly literature exists to help explain why people leave organizations voluntarily, then the data collection plan would be to conduct a literature review. And remember, every person in this class has to conduct at some point a literature review. You want to tie it to one of your research objectives. So you're going to have 3 or 4 or 5 research objectives. In each case, state what you need to collect and then how you're going to collect it. If you have questions of any sort, please write. If you need a phone call, I'll be glad to meet with you. I'm looking forward to moving forward with you guys. Obviously, the prize here is a degree at the end of the semester. I can't wait to see you at graduation. You guys take care. Bye-bye.